Oh, happy day, beautiful people. Welcome back to the Positive Thought Series, a series on how to think more positively. I'm your girl, Yan, and I am so happy you are here. If this is your first time, welcome. If you are joining me again, welcome back. It's such a pleasure to be able to be here with you on this beautiful day, and I'm so happy to see your beautiful face. This week's episode, I'm so excited to talk about because it's right on time with Thanksgiving being tomorrow. You might notice also my voice is a little raspy. It's because I was tailgating last Sunday. And a time was had, but y'all, I'm doing the best that I can. And I'm like, of course, I'm still gonna push this, like whatever the case may be. I'm not sick. I just was too busy yelling and screaming for the Browns. Let me actually insert a clip. So that was me yelling, screaming all last weekend. So bear with me. Even my laugh is a little weird. So, but I'm so grateful and so thankful to be here with you today. And that rolls us right into our topic, which is be grateful. Let's go ahead and get into it. So I asked ChatGPT, what does it mean to be grateful? And this is what she said. Expressing, oh, I don't know, is it a she? Whatever the ChatGPT is, it says expressing gratitude means acknowledging and showing appreciation for something or someone. It's a positive and thankful response to kindness, support, or positive experiences. And so when I thought about this, I was like, you know what? This is such a great topic, especially with Thanksgiving being around the corner. And I know that not everybody celebrates Thanksgiving, and that's fine. But I think it's such a reminder to be more grateful, to be thankful. As ChatGPT said, what being grateful is being able to express that gratitude for something or someone. So, you know, if your family is cooking, being able to be grateful for them for cooking. If your friends are cooking, being grateful for them for cooking. If you're going anywhere and someone's inviting you into their home, being grateful to host you. And one thing that I always say, anytime somebody has me over or invites me out, I always say, thank you for having me. Because I feel like it's just such a reminder, and I'm like, you know, it's just a pleasure to be here. I'm glad you wanted me in your presence, because that's a choice. That's not something somebody had to do. But anyways, not to go off into too large of a tangent on the why behind why I chose this topic, but that pretty much explains the why. And so when we get into that definition just a little bit more, because I kind of want to break it down, I would say it's expressing gratitude for something or someone. So as I was saying, with tomorrow being Thanksgiving, if you're going over somewhere, that's one way to be grateful. That's one way to express your gratitude for whoever's home you're going over and going into. That's something that you can do, and it's like that's free. You don't have anything to lose by being more grateful. And so that's something that I think we all could do a little bit more of, not even just on Thanksgiving, but on our day-to-day lives. And so speaking of day-to-day lives, just to kind of go into a story that I have, as I said, with the definition, it said it's expressing gratitude for something or someone and showing appreciation. It was recently brought to my attention on my birthday that I was being unappreciative. And it's kind of crazy, because when I think about this, I just wrote a status and I said, I want to be around people who call me out on my BS instead of supporting. Because how am I able to grow if I'm not around people who are not pushing me to grow and calling me out for my flaws? You know what I mean? When I was told I was being unappreciative, I asked others for their input as well. Like, I want more unbiased opinions about this. And they were like, yeah, I can see that. And I was like, you're right. And it's kind of ironic how things work, because as soon as they said that, instantly I just got reminded of some past situations where I was also unappreciative, and I was like, wow, it's giving unappreciative. Like, it's giving unappreciative. I never really thought of myself to be that way, but it was an eye-opening experience for me, and I was just like, wow, I actually could be better. I could be more grateful. I could be more thankful. I could be better. And when I got to looking at it, I was like, you know what? I can see that. And it's like, once you see something like that, then you're forced to do one of two things. You're forced to either work on changing that behavior or stay the same. And for me, I never want to stay the same. I want to continue to evolve and to grow. And in order to do that, I need people who are around me actually pushing me to be able to do that. So, like the definition of what does it mean to be more grateful said, it's expressing gratitude and appreciation. And so when I started seeing I was unappreciative, I was like, wow, I can be more appreciative, and moving forward, this is what I can do better. And so I've talked to you all about what you can do to be better, and when you are recognizing that there is opportunity for you to be better, what to do and how to write those steps out and actually implement them and actually take the steps and action toward being better. And that's what I'm doing. I ordered a shadow workbook, and I'm like, I'm gonna start working through this book so that it can help me in areas where I still am challenged, and I can be better. And essentially, that's how I know I'm going to be able to work on my appreciation. So that's pretty much the main story that I just kind of wanted to tell you all when it comes to this topic of be grateful, because it's a constant reminder of how to be grateful. And as the definition said, express more gratitude. So anytime somebody does something, and we already talked about Thanksgiving, but let's just talk about on a day-to-day basis, it's still so important to just say thank you. Whatever that is, somebody holds the door open for you, thank you. Somebody does anything for you, like makes your plate, thank you. Somebody gives you something, thank you. Like, whatever the case may be, it can be something as simple as you're at an intersection, somebody stops and they let you go, thank you. Like, you know, they might not be able to hear you, but I'm always like doing a wave. And the other day that actually just happened, I was sitting in the lane, and you know how like sometimes the trucks have to turn in and sometimes they're a little too wide, so I was backing back, and I kept backing back. There weren't any cars behind me, thankfully, and I just remember them just like waving, because like they were just, you know, they were thankful, and they even hit their horn like as an expression of gratitude. And you know, it made me feel good, because it was like, obviously I want to do that. I don't want to be an a-hole. Why be an a-hole? What are you going to gain? This is a positive thought series, and as it said, this being grateful is an expression of positivity. So I was like, I felt good about that. That was something I was willing to do. Moreover, all of that just brings me to, I ask you, what ways can you be more grateful? What ways can you be more thankful? Is there somebody you need to be saying thank you to? Are there ways that you've been unappreciative that you can be more appreciative of? Is there something you can do to go out your way to express your gratitude and appreciation for something or someone? Whatever that may look like, I really do challenge you to ask yourself those questions and kind of really outline what it looks like for you to be better in those areas. It's so simple. And I know I say things are so simple all the time, but at least I like to think that things are that simple. But it's a lost art, that being grateful is just as simple as a thank you. And it's as simple as appreciating life. That's something that you all, if you've seen some of my previous episodes, know that I talk about. I'm grateful and I'm thankful for another day. And I know that when God gives me another day, that's something to simply be grateful and thankful for, because that was not promised to me. One thing that's promised to us, as we know, is death. So if I'm given another chance at life, I'm extremely grateful and I'm extremely thankful. And I'm always like, thank you, God, because that's not something that he had to do. So my challenge for you would be to make this a conversation starter. if you're hopefully watching this before Thanksgiving tomorrow, ask people, what are you thankful for? What are you grateful for? It's a great conversation starter because it allows you to see what people really value and what's important to them. That's not to say that if their answer isn't like mine, like life, that takes away from anything, because there could be their kids. I don't have kids, so I can't say that, but that is something to be grateful for. Like, I was able to give life, you know? So ask people. It's a great conversation starter. What are you grateful for? Or offer up what you're grateful for. I always like to say that, like, you know, even if I'm just having a conversation with a random stranger, I'll say my infamous line that it's a great day to be great, and I'm thankful for another day. I'm grateful for another day. Offer that up. It's a positive thing to do, and we want to be in a healthy space of speaking nothing but positivity and thinking more positively. All in all, that's all that I really have for this episode. Be grateful. There is so much to be grateful for, and it's not a materialistic thing. I think it's more so just appreciating the things that we take for granted, like the people that are around us and the things that they do for us, or as simple as driving down the street and somebody letting you go, like maybe you're in a rush or whatever the case may be. It's simple stuff like that, and it's things that we can do to really show the world that we can all be more grateful and really just help each other more. And I know that that might be unrealistic, but I'm optimistic, and I always believe, you know, the best is gonna come. I always believe that things can be better, and they will be better. And you know, if I can just touch one person and inspire one person, that lets me know that hopefully they can touch someone and inspire someone. That's what they talk about in the Bible, is, you know, how Jesus was going to preach to, I think he was going to preach to some people. He didn't preach to everyone, but it's because he knew that they would go and preach the word to more people. So if I can inspire one person today to be grateful, share that with someone else. Be grateful. Share this video with them. Be grateful. Be thankful. You have so much to be grateful and to be thankful for. And yeah, that's all that I really got to say in this episode. I hope that you all enjoy your Thanksgiving. And if you're watching this after Thanksgiving, just apply it to your day in general. How can you be more grateful? How can you be more thankful? What are you going to do to keep the conversation going and really just, you know, have other people talk about what are they grateful and thankful for, and just keep on going. All right, y'all, that is it for me today. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.